Hey friends, I know I told you guys that I would be stopping at Generation Zero. Um, I'm probably gonna put Generation Zero on like a back burner for now because it's definitely least preferred out of my recent videos. So instead, if you don't know what this is, alright, I wanted to start playing. I didn't even think about starting at the main menu, so I got to the create a character screen. This is Elden Ring. I have beaten this game before. At least once all the way through. It was like 150-hour save or something like that, which was, I think it was pretty good. I don't usually play games to that extent, but this one was really good. It was, I'm not ashamed to say this is my first like Souls game, like From Software game that I've beaten. When I started playing them, it was quite a funny story. But when I started playing them, I was like maybe 12 or 13 years old. And I happened to just find Elden Ring, or not Elden Ring, goddamn, find Dark Souls 1 in like a bargain bin or something. Because I think it'd been like 2-3 years, 4 years maybe since it had released. And all I saw was like, oh, it's got, fighting and medieval stuff and cool little things. And you imagine it's a 13-year-old and it's like, oh, it's so cool. I'll buy it, take it home. And I started playing it. My God. I think I got to the bridge demon and it beat me up so bad that I'd stopped playing. And it was just unfortunate timing that I had started playing that. But after all this time, I've like taken in content from these games. I've watched a lot of stuff, watched a lot of like lore stuff. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to be a lore thing for this games. No matter how much I would want to sit down and really intake the lore and try to describe it for you guys, which would be cool in concept, I just don't think it's the kind of content I would make. So I'm going to be playing it for you guys. I'd like to meet Stampus. Stampus is I've had a lot of characters and they're all kind of roughly named as Bompus. I had Bompus, Womp Wompus, and now I got Stampus. This is going to be like a strength probably playthrough. And I say playthrough because maybe if it's enjoyable enough for you guys to watch and you guys like this kind of stuff, I'll go through a couple times and play like different types of ways. Because there's about 400 ways you can play this game, to be honest. But I got everything I wanted. All this stuff for Stampus for you. Just a big muscular man. So he starts off as, I'm going to start him as a Vagabond because I kind of want the higher strength. I know I could play a Barbarian, which has a little bit higher strength. But I play Barbarian quite a bit if I want to start these as strengths. So I'm going to just play as Vagabond instead. Finish. Yes. Let's get into it then. Let's watch some cutscenes. Elden Ring. Spooky. I'm blind. No, I'm not.
The fallen leaves
A little more blind,
tell a story.
actually. Ouchies.
The great
My lord,
Elden
please,
Ring
Elden Ring. Help me.
was shattered
My ring!
in our home
It won't fit no more.
across the fog. The lands between.
These games, though, I would kill to actually get through them. Never come.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found.
Because I played this, I know. Like a lot of this lore right now, to be honest.
Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish.
My boy! Hey,
Soon,
Ronnie.
Marika's offspring demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring.
Margit, I think. One of them.
The mad taint of their newfound strength.
He looks so tiny in that little scene.
The shattering.
I will be playing the DLC as well in this.
A war from which no lord arose.
I was gonna say, what scene was that? No, yeah, it's Millennia.
A war
fighting
leading
Radon.
to abandonment by the greater will.
Big man, where's his horse at? This guy can kind of see it.
Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead, who yet live.
There's so much energy in his voice, like out of nowhere, and
The
it's the
call
funniest
of
concept to me.
long-lost grace
He's just
speaks
screaming
to
at
us
you.
all.
Get up, please. I need a protagonist. Get the heck up.
Horalu,
Horalu.
chieftain of the Badlands.
I want to know more about them so bad.
The ever-brilliant Goldmask.
We're not going to deal with him much in this one. If we
Fear.
get to it,
The deathbed companion.
we might deal with her.
The loathsome dung eater.
Hang him.
And Sir Gideon Ofnir. The all-knowing.
So these are like other tarnished, so to speak. They're died and come back, and because story things. I'll explain as much of the lore as I can physically. I'm not going to be perfect
And one
in the
other
slightest.
whom grace would again bless.
Give me the tiny little light, give it to me, put it in my hand.
A tarnished of no renown.
How dare you? Don't you know I'm Stampus?
Cross the fog
I'm a chill dude.
to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring.
Why is everything so goddamn bright? Hell.
And become the Elden Lord.
I could see that would be possible, but I don't know about that one, sir. Their name? I wonder, does he have a name? Elden Man? I don't know what his name is. It's Dampus! I'm doing something almost heretical in a sense. I'm using a mouse and keyboard to play this. Look at my slow rolls, baby. They're not slow, but they're not fast rolls. How you doing, Stampus? How you doing? Doing good? Hey, what's up, bud? I'm starting as a samurai guy. Take this nice little wizened finger. What does this read? The path be broken and uncertain to claim your place as Elden Lord. How do you... It's New Game Plusing it right now. Only I had a lover. That's really funny. There you go. Why is it off the bat? Why is it so soon into the game? You put that down. That's where that's revealed. I think like just this scene right here, you're like, wow, that's cool. I can see kind of castles and stuff. I can see a little thing. Oh, here's a big part of the castle. And then you're like, oh my god. It's the world's biggest tree. I know, I can say I know, but then I'm not going to know. Yeah. Hold my little shield up. So, I know there's a lot of strength players. There's a lot of people that don't like shields. I love shields, personally. I like being able to deflect. I played this when it first came out. When it very first came out, I played it. They hadn't quite buffed or nerfed anything yet. So eventually, there was a way to get enough poise and enough to where you would get hit with your shield up, and it would take no stamina away. You're practically, as long as you're good at like predicting attacks, you could just infinitely just like stay protected. Angel ahead, therefore seek Elden Ring. Weak foe ahead. Boss ahead. Thank you, kind sir. Where's this boss? I'm so sorry for, by the way, playing another game that I have played before. That's pretty... I do apologize a little bit for that, because it's... Oh. There he is! I don't know how to walk on. Help me. Help me, game. Help me! Oh, God. Get rid of the queue. You guys are actually kind of a pain to fight even in the game. I'm gonna see if I can kill him. It's been a while since I fought anything like this. Nope. Goodbye. I hit him. I didn't think I would be able to hit him, but I hit him at least once. Ouch. Ouch. Where am I? It's so dark in here. Bones. Why are the bones so tiny? Oh, maybe not. They're just close. I was like, that bone looks tiny. That's concerning. He's dead. Into the game. Cutscenes. Roll credits. These little knuckle hairs on them. What intriguing detail. He just like stomps on your hand. You're like, I can't wield a sword anymore. If Niff. If Niff. Hi, Torrent. Hi, Torrent.
Don't worry, Torrent.
And Melina.
Fortune is on his side.
Melanin.
We found him here, after all.
Drowning in water? Like face down. A big dude.
One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden ring.
Is tarnished considered like a race?
Even if it does violate the golden
Curious
order.
actually, because is it like all tarnished? Are they all race like the same race? Is it like a human thing? Like tarnished are human, and then there's things that aren't. Well, of course, there's things that aren't human, like demigods and stuff. As you can tell from the main cutscene, though, that like lots of stuff have happened. There's like an order set in place, but it's not existing right now. It got broken. That's what the Elden Ring is. It got broken. It was like a weird power fragment thing that they had. And my crimson tear flask. I don't need those cerulean ones. He's very little magic. Cave of knowledge. I don't really need it. Well, let's go down. Let's see it. I can use item. Oh, that's right. It's really like annoying, where I gotta like hit down. I'm probably not gonna have that many items set down there because that's gonna be kind of an infuriating thing to do. Site of grace. Let me sit. Oh, Chris, she's been found. Where'd she go? Flask, we're gonna add a charge to my flask. That's why you start with that golden tier, by the way. I didn't show you. I should have showed you. Damn it, why didn't I do that? I should have showed you what the choices were. So you get choices to start with the beginning of the game, and actually get allocate faster. It's because we don't have any magic ones. I should have showed you stuff. We got a golden seed, which are things you find in game that help you raise the amount of flasks you have. What the heck is that? Come, sir, come. Let us meet. There we go. Oh my god. It's my brother. Guard. I'm gonna tell you now, I'm dog shit at parrying. Yes, I know. I can roll into do a cool little thrust attack. These all the tutorial ones. Behold light, where? Not over there. It's not very good. You come here, actually, that's a good one too. Oh, hold on. Oh, this game's... I don't believe it. Sorry about that. The game is, even though it's maybe not the most graphically intensive game, it's really beautiful, but it's not the most graphically intensive game in the world. But let me grab it. You'll find fruits and flowers, mushrooms, butterflies, and various other materials. Crafting. So I know most people don't like to craft. I'm gonna try it. I want to try it out and see how beneficial these crafting items can really get. Hey. So I can dual hand if I switch right, left. If you hold E and click, I can hold. So if I hold tab or hold E and do that, I can put that away. Like that, and instead I can kind of like run around them faster and just you got the back of the hand. Oh jeez. I shouldn't be alive. I'm gonna put that back on. Actually, the only reason right now I don't use my controller is just because I don't have it with me right now. On the back side. Oh, that's right. I'm so sorry, sir. I feel like that's a terrible way to go. Oh god, how'd I dodge that technically? I can't remember how to do the heavy attack. Is it something weird? Monster Hunter, by the way, is one of the few games I've ever had. I can... Wow. Oh, damn it. Yeah, see how, like, this game is notorious for that, where they just have the most absurd wind-up times in the world. See what I mean? It's like I'm waiting, dude. Even these little dudes are good at it. Come on. Throw the attack. Oh, terrible. Please. One good one. Oh god, I hate him. How do I use my thing? How do I use my thing? My ability? Blascarini. It tells me. How do I use it? Oh my god, I missed it. Weirdly, is it like T? No, that's just surge. T bag, just a tab. Oh my god, how do I do it? I hate to do this. Why? Controls. This one. Key items. Use item. Where is it? Which sorcery now? X. R. I somehow click everything except R? Watch me. This is why I do shields. This is also, granted though, I will admit, this is why I do really heavy weapons. You can crouch and you sneak, and then you stick up behind him, and oh, Randy has a gun! Random dude, he's just dead. So are these tarnished though? Hold control, there we go. And then you can do pretty much that, like, backstab, but for the front stab. Well, States of America, you can come back to them, kind of like, they're like mini checkpoints, almost, when you die. Come on, big guy. We're the first ever boss of Elden Ring. That's right, so if I block like this, you block them. Ow. You block them. Like that, and it does that same thing. Oh. Do you have health still? No, I was gonna say, I saw a little bit of red in there, dude. Yeah, baby. I don't know how to emote really fast, unfortunately. Goodbye! Hey! What the heck? That was a weird way to do it. I don't remember him talking all that much. We get a nice little item though. Let's go queue up because we're gonna go anywhere. Nice little, grab it. I got a new emote for it. Thank you. Up we go into the regular game. Open. Open sesame. What a beautiful little cave I'm in. Gimme. Side of Grace. You can start with... You don't need to do anything. Sit down real quick to read, like, you reset everything, including flasks when you sit down. You can start with a key, and I think you can go in here off the bat. It's not a beginner-friendly place, though. Cooperative. We might do some of that, potentially. I'm willing to summon people. We're gonna try not to, just so I don't have to. Hey, I landed like almost right north, even though that's not the way forward. Let's look at this beautiful reveal again. A different one. Oh, it's so much brighter. My lord, my Elden Lord. What a beautiful game. And it's crazy. It is crazy. You may watch other people play this and they like, you can see so much from this first spot. This first spot is such a perfect indication of like everything you're going to come across. You can see like, that's the church we started at, I think. Yeah, it's over there. It's like, you're like, oh my god, there's a castle right there. There's a big bridge to a big tower. If you can't even see it that much because it's like obscured. You might even just like write it off as a cliff, but you go that way, all the way up to that little bowl on top of my head thing right there. You go down here, there's like something that's like on the other side of the map, I think. That is nowhere near to us, I think, at the moment. Another tower. Materials, thank you. Thankfully, this game doesn't have like a proper like weight limit. You have equip loads that hinder you, but not anything like you can collect everything you come across in the game. It's like nothing that way very much. It's kind of edgy. But we're gonna go to this site of grace because this is the first thing I'm supposed to go to. We're gonna have a nice little conversation to this. Grace exists to guide the tarnished and lead them to the proper path. Even now, the side of grace retains that power. Guide you. So it just brings you to the next like place you're supposed to be. We'll sit down. I'm not fighting that guy down there. User map. Nothing. We gotta go find a map piece. What's the bud?
Oh, yes.
Tarnished, are we?
Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring.
Where did I come from before?
Of course you have. No shame in it.
Please, I'm so shameful. I'm sorry.
For you, however, you are maidenless.
How dare you tell me I don't got a girlfriend? She just doesn't go to the school.
Without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the round table hold.
There's a party at my house. I mean, you can go there instead.
To die in obscurity.
How dare you? That's a big word and I don't know what it means.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen.
Buy these things and you could sell them yourself. I swear it's a viable business proposition.
Life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times.
The tutorial just told me that. You're already too late to this far.
Is the guidance of grace, the path that a tarnished must travel.
Hey, don't tell me this is an open world game. I can go anywhere I want.
Indeed. Grace's guidance
it might have to be in many places I go, but you know I can go there.
It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
And that's not the path I'm meant to follow.
Grace's guidance to Castle Stormvale.
Over
On the cliff. The home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted.
You want to put some roll on that tongue there for that one. I'm talking about that big boy right there. Alrighty, that's kind of a drop. Oh, he's rolling. Little guys just book it out of here. We don't need any of these guys. Rune fragments, they're pretty useless except for very certain parts. Very certain indeed. We're gonna go over here. Know that guy, because he's scary. He's a spooky dude, actually. Those are less spooky dudes. We might fight them. Hi, sheeples. Sheepies. What's that? Oh, I missed a thing back there, actually. I need to grab that. I'll grab it in a sec. Ooh, big golden rune. I kind of need that. A quick little ding. Thank you. I do not need to sit. Get fast travel in this game, which is that's a new thing for not a new thing for the Souls stuff. It's so Dark Souls 1 actually they had a form of it, but you had to like unlock it. But this game is like off the bat. Smithing. It's very interesting that you don't like use this yourself as well. What does this say? Dung required ahead. Oh my! These people are stupid. They're funny though.
You're a tarnished. I can see it.
What else would I be that just stands and listens to you?
That you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something?
They're cool.
I am Carly.
I like these people.
Purveyor of fine goods.
There are a bunch of merchants. They're all dressed like this, and have a really cool backstory. I think I don't remember much of it, but I remember liking it.
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely.
A little donkey back
Let's
there.
say you're a very
Or
welcome
dog.
customer.
People call them dogs all the time. What did you recommend, good sir?
You know, if you can spare the runes, you should buy yourself a crafting kit. A crafting kit allows you to make basic items on your own.
I'll give it. He's not
Essential, really, if you intend to survive out here for
He's
any
not really
duration.
like a really
The
skeevy
kit costs a
dude.
bundle, and I admit I do take my cut. But the important thing is that you survive.
Like, it's
Every
true,
customer
he wants you to
counts.
live, and that's
After
kind of
all.
the idea. But in reality, it's like, he could have totally been like, oh no, don't buy that. I just, like, come back to me if you need any of these basic goods. But instead he's like, oh yeah, just, come on, I really can't have you dying out here. That's not really the way I kind of want to do it. Purchase. I have enough for it. It's this little guy right here. Waypoint runes and flasks of wonder physics. I don't think I need these. I will be getting these. Like, I try to save up and get as many of them as I can afford. Is this stuff any better than what I have? Can I switch you? Unless you can't see it. Cough made of woven chain, standard issue for ordinary soldiers, though plain in appearance it offers dependable protection. I don't think I'm going to be sitting here reading everything I find. We're just going to go through the things that feel like they make sense to read. See, like none of these are really anything crazy. It's torch. And a shield that might be like a little better, actually. No, it almost negates all physical, but I think my shield right now negates all physical. Let's see, this just tells you what it might tell you. It teaches you what it makes. But actually, these would be super useful if I was using range, because then you can make bone things, which are pretty solid. A range one would be pretty cool, actually. Should I do range? No. No, I'll do heavy first, because it's what I'm so used to at this point. You buy just arrows from him, bolts from him in case you have a crossbow. Crafting. This is for like online stuff. A little. Ooh, it's got some lore to it. Strategy tool used by members of the Carrion royal family. It's stolen part of a larger instrument, so they just yoink the rest of a telescope apart. That's the better. During the age of the Erd Tree, Carrion astrology withered on the vine. The fate once writ in the night skies has been fettered by the Golden Order. So these people's ways of life was kind of affected by
I'm glad you took my warning to heart. You've made an excellent choice.
Thank you, Kale. Now if I go to my menu, I can like go to crafting and make things. Easily found. It's kind of spoil. If you read this, it spoils what happens here. You can make stuff like this. Make some bone dots. I'm curious if you can make these viable. Can you make these like super viable? They do scale. They scale off strength, like dex. I'm so curious now. This is what I mean, where if I can, I might try to do this game like a few times. I mean, I don't hate the concept of this channel becoming like kind of heavily Soulsborne influence for like quite a while. I think that would be pretty fun. There's a few other games that I'd like to play. I'm gonna hop right back up. Right now we don't have anything that I think is viable to make. We're just gonna look for some heavier weapons, CE-wise. Heavy armor though, by the way, is not easy to come by. Hey. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Those are really good attacks. Those jump heavy attacks, they're really solid. Stance breaking is like really solid in this game. Thank you for the smithing stones, my bed. I don't know what I just said. Throw food. I hear something, so anytime you hear that sound, that means there's like a little. Hey. Bad. A lump of flesh. You hear that little glowing sound, it means there's like a little ball thing. That are like, they have things in them. Pop up, who's he up here? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's useless to me right now. Those red ones, you only kill them when you're like out of healing class. They'll give you back your healing class. People talked about it because there's back in the time you would, if you played like Dark Souls or something, you would have to go back to a site of grace to even. Sorry, bud. Just looking at that. Cookies, nice. Like I said, throwing weapons. I would love. There's like new throwing weapons in the DLC. It's really cool that it's there. I think it's like kind of unfortunate that you have to go to the DLC to even like use it. I think when they added the DLC, they should have like scattered like weapons from the DLC, like maybe just worse weapons. If you're trying to like, oh, come here, smack it in the face. Come on, no, I need bolts. Just throw like worse weapons of it in the world. To be honest, that'd be kind of cool. Can I go to this one and grab that item? Yeah, so that's the item I missed earlier. So that's kind of cool. You can just go grab it from somewhere else. Does it happen in here? No. I don't know what the point of sorting. I don't know what the point. I guess if you want to like clean your inventory up, it might be good to sort your chest. Otherwise, I don't think it's worth it. Now, if we go really careful in this area, we might be able to take this on. These are not particularly hard enemies in here, but you ask anybody that plays these games, that like any enemy that's like a bunch of them in like you're gonna probably struggle with it because they'll just straight swarm you. Crackpots, those are kind of useful. You can make little bombs out of them. Still dogs. Gotcha. Golden rune, that is just currency, but in solid form. That felt mean. That felt so mean to do. Poor dog just kind of looked at me. Behold, master, accept visions of dastard. I don't know what that means. I guess you could just hit Q a lot, now that I think about it. Who's in? Boss fight. Beastman of Farmer Azula. I'm gonna tell you now, this bad boy you see later. It's the Soulsborne way. He might beat me up pretty bad, to be honest. Oh! Don't touch me. I'm sorry. I kind of know the ways of like dodge rolling and everything. Oh, come on. He's able to do that. He's actually a pretty, what it feels like actually, he's not a bad boss to fight off the bat. Well, it teaches you about enemies that have like weird attack patterns. But he's not like hyper aggressive like some of these bosses can be. So he's doing this cool little stuff. Ooh, that was a good combo. That poor dragon not. I'm not gonna be able to handle that. Yeah, baby! I didn't think I was gonna beat him. Give me a talisman, which is pretty good. I thought it was a way out for like half a second. Inventory. So I can equip little talismans and then just boost fire damage negation, which I'm not going to be, interacting with a ton, but it's fine. Goodbye, random other guy. Oh, look how cool he is. We'll meet him later. It's really funny. I did a quest line off the bat that was kind of like by accident. We're going to sit down actually. Sit. Thank you. I did the main quests, like the proper main ones, like off the bat. Should I level up actually? I probably should. I feel like I fought a lot of things and haven't leveled up a single time. So 1 second, let's put some time in here. Oh, I can't. That's right. Hold on. I gotta go do something really fast before I can. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. I feel like this is how you're supposed to play this game, though. You're supposed to, like, kind of look around. Find things, and... This is what I did. This is what I did when I first played it. I just kind of... meandered. We'll go down there in a second. We need... I don't want to die, though. Waste, like, 1 billion runes or something like that. A tree flower. So pretty. This is the normal one to go to, and I'll go do it because it's kind of useful to do so. Our game frame rates are kind of laggy. Cutscene. Just cool to look at, dude. I like it. Who the hell? Is that woman looking at me earlier? He just looks at her like, what do you want?
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog.
Why is your voice so quiet?
I am Melina.
Melinas. From Mortal Kombat. Everything else is loud. I think I turned the voices down for some reason.
I offer you an accord.
I was gonna make that joke like a treaty, but that is exactly what it kind of is. She's trying to say, I'm offering you a treaty.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
Yeah, I kind of like where this is going.
They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished.
Your mouth can stop.
But you, I am afraid,
It doesn't, you don't need
are
to.
maidenless.
Why is everyone keep talking about my girlfriend that goes to a different
I can
school? She
play
is
the role
real, I
of maiden.
swear.
Turning runes
You could be
into
my
strength
maiden? Oh, she's not real. I
to
lie
aid
the whole
you in
time.
your search for the Elden Ring.
Elden Bling, maybe.
You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd
It'd
Tree.
be crazy if she like genuinely followed you the whole time. I don't know what happens if you refuse. I'm
Then
not
it's
refusing.
settled.
I ain't taking
Summon
that
me
chance.
by grace to turn runes into strength.
You can't play anymore, I'm sorry.
Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
You're not dying? The whistle. What is the action? Oh, I can touch a bloodstain apparently.
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named
Torrent!
Torrent.
I love... I'm not gonna finish that
Torrent
sentence.
has chosen you.
It's gonna be related to torrenting.
Treat him with respect.
I'm gonna level
Shall I
up.
turn your runes to strength? Let
Can
my
I get
hand
up?
rest
Okay, hold on
upon
a
you.
second. Lean over.
For
There you
but
go.
a moment. Share them with me. Your
What?
thoughts,
Oh.
your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
I never heard this dialogue all the way through like this. Okay. Spin runes, we're gonna go strength, and then we're gonna actually use them things as well. Hashtag see ya. I'm not the frames. You guys can hear my computer when they do that. It's messing my frames up. So, yes, I know how to do it. You want to go here. Everyone does this. So you switch that, it's gonna be that one. Now if I hold up and then I go down, granted it's annoying to do because I have to put my hand on the mouse. We get Torrent! Hi, Torrent. Oh, Torrent's too much for my computer to handle. I was gonna say, please tell me he doesn't mess my frames up. I think if you crouch, you just hang on. So we're gonna... Wait, no. And back up. There we go. Inventory. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Oh, I didn't even realize they had these in here. I'm gonna use this little guy. Not for level up. You don't want to overuse, because then you're just holding on to runes that you could just end up losing. I'm gonna put some in the vigor real quick. Kind of beef myself up a bit more. Those are gonna be the 3 stats I use. I might put some in the dex just to be able to use a weapon, but otherwise those are going to be the 3 stats I mainly use. 1 second. I have to check something. Alrighty, back in. A little crouching. Could already get like a first weapon right here. Excuse me. What a shame. Grab something here. Please. Love of God. A Lordron greatsword. Let's see it. didn't even realize, does that show, that shows you like your most recent. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. We go to equipment. Can I wield it? It scales off dex. Weirdly enough. Oh, where did I get a halberd from? Is that better? Is this better? 156, that's 147. So no, actually this is better. Yeah, baby. And I can use it effectively. Because you can use weapons in this game ineffectively. Herba. I get herba mate. Okay. You want things that have like crazy stagger potential. Because there's a stagger. Most enemies can be staggered in this game. So having such high stagger means you're pretty much capable of just negating them from doing anything. See, I don't want to fight that dude right there. That guy that's walking right there, I don't want to fight him. But I kind of want to fight him. You saw nothing? You saw nothing? I want him. He has a chance to drop like a really solid weapon. Not weapon, but I wish he dropped his cool spear. That'd be awesome. But he drops a really solid. We're gonna try to make this a good start. Hey, none of that, pup. We're gonna hide in the bush. Okay, just wanted him to turn. Hey, what are you doing? What is he doing? The guy right there, so I gotta be careful. I want to start this fight off really nice. There we go. That's a nice thing. Hey, this is between me and him. Hey. I don't need a bunch of you. Please don't touch me. I didn't say you're allowed. Oh, I got nothing. And resurrect. What's up? I want his weapon too, dude. I wish they would drop their weapon. That would be so cool. Okay, finally I'm bored of this. Ah. I'm sorry. I need the thing that's down here actually. You can't see me. I'm not real. I'm a figment. A small imagination, figment man. There we go. We need this thing. This is a pretty important weapon. Or, not weapon, item. What's so knife? You can use Asher Words to grant your armaments new skills at sites of grace. Armor can only have one skill, and any skill that it previously had will be removed. So if you want to add something, you can like put something new on it. That Stomp Billy. Those are Asher Words are really cool, but they use FP, which is the Hey, where'd you go? Hey. What did I say about being a figment here? I'm not real. Your friend died of a heart attack. It was tragic. Should have checked up on him. Anyway, there's another early weapon. A flail. I think this is a dex weapon. Oh, but it causes bleed. Yeah, it's a dex weapon. You need 18 dex. Causes bleed. Bleed's really good in this game. I'm not going to actively seek bleed items, but they're really good in this game. So you could put bleed on certain, like a lot of weapons, you can tune them to have bleed, and it's not as good as certain ones that start with it. But if you say you want to have bleed you can do it like that. That's some good damage too. That's 156. If I had that dex to even wield it, it'd probably even be better. But we're gonna stick with the sword. This is our strongest weapon. I think, funnily enough, I have this out too. If I take that off, can I become lighter? Goes off. Yeah. There we go. I come grab this real fast. Boing, boing. A little bit of sit down. I don't think I can level up. 1,000. I can probably level up. Actually, hold on. Oh, inventory. Use all of this. Give me a little bit stronger. There's like a. Unfortunately, leveling up's not exponential. Eventually, this number becomes like. It's good to get it to a certain point, but eventually it's kind of useless to put more into it. But it does pretty good, like, damage augmentation at this point. Stand up. Look at me. Look at me. A beautiful man ready to be Elden Lord. What the heck? Anyway, this would be a good place to stop. I'm not going to do a super long first episode, but I'm going to do kind of... I'll do bigger episodes as time goes on. I want to do like the good 1.5 hours to even 2-hour episodes, but for now, just because I want to see how you guys are feeling about this game, if you're going to enjoy it, I really hope you do, because this is a really amazing game, and I want to really get into it. I want to play this a lot for you guys, so tell me what you think. I'm sorry I'm doing such a basic build off the bat. I understand by this point in time. What is that guy doing? What is he doing? I'm drinking stuff by accident. What did you do? Writing things? Oh, I'm sure by this point many people have seen many Elden Ring like playthroughs and seen the unique things you can do, and I'm sorry I'm doing kind of a boring one. This will likely be a long playthrough. Any subsequent ones are going to be like way shorter. They're not going to be anything crazy. But this first one's going to be probably a pretty lengthy one. Like, probably a good 50 to 100 parts, most likely. Which, if you guys really enjoy it, I'm super down to do. But as always, I'd like to ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. If you do, I think you're wonderful. If you don't, I still think you're wonderful. So it's completely up to you. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.